Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For supportive oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Alright, already shuffled Sagittarius. Okay. 3. That's a weird way to put those out, but we'll find out what that's about. Alright, so there seems to be some unexpected things going on around you. It feels like there's things going on around you, and what happens on the outside doesn't match the reasoning behind it, is what I'm getting. You're coming into a situation, which is really weird. You got the beauty card, like, there's a lot of good here. But I feel like this, when I'm feeling the beauty card, I have to say, I'm getting, again, it's like what it looks like on the outside. Because you know what? Sometimes beauty is skin deep. Sometimes it is. And I feel like there's something here you're dealing with. On the outside, it looks like a great situation. On the outside, it looks like it's perfect. And this is what everybody should want, or everybody might want, or something like that, right? So I got the 5 of Wands here on your side, and it's going into the Fool on its side. It looks really great on the outside, but I feel like you're very conflicted about this. I'm not seeing, like, I don't think you're really arguing, but it's one of those things, like, literally, you're seeing it that way when this starts. And if this reading is hitting for you, you're like, it looks great on the outside, but you get behind closed doors, like, it's not the best. And the Fool on its side is kind of like, can it get better? Like, it looks so good on the outside, but is it really just so rotten to the core that it's just a matter of time before it just implodes anyway? Or can the inside of this situation be upgraded to match the outside of the situation, or at least get closer to it, at the very least? Now, things are going very fast, and whatever this is, it feels very, very fast-paced. You got the 8 of Wands going. On the outside, it's very, very fast, like it's trying to progress things forward. But the face-down card is the 8 of Cups. I actually feel like some people are walking away from this situation. And when this happens, I'm getting like, again, this is a situation that looks great on the outside, but on the inside isn't the best. A lot of things seem to be pushing forward, a lot more seems to be happening, but people are quietly disappearing, or quietly just going their own way. With the speed and people leaving, I feel like you're at this 2 of Swords because you're like, there's just too much going on, and there's not enough people to do it, is what I'm getting. And you're like, I really can't work towards improving anything. I gotta just keep things going. People are walking away. I have to, and it's going so fast, it's going really fast, people are walking away. I just gotta try to keep it afloat, so I don't have time to fix anything. There's no time for it. Now, I feel like whoever's left, you got the 2 of Pentacles for. See, this is another misrepresentation. Whoever's left, after this keeps going, and you're trying to keep it going, you're just trying to keep it afloat, I'm getting, they're making choices. It looks like they're deciding, how do we handle this? What can we do next? How can we do this differently? What other support can we get for this situation? What's really happening behind the scenes is they're like, do we want to stay involved with this? Is there a way out? How could I get out? Should I leave? Should I get out? They're making, see, on the outside it feels like, what do we need to do next to make this keep going? On the inside, what they're really doing is like, is there a way for me to get out of this situation? Because I don't want to be a part of it anymore. It's weird, but that seems to be what's happening. Now, I'm getting the release here, right in the center. It's kind of like the situation, again, on the outside looks great, on the inside isn't the best. A lot of misrepresentation. There's people just like, it's the misrepresentation that seems to make things perpetually worse. And I'm seeing like there's a lot of people that are just releasing themselves from the constraints of expectations. I literally feel like this is a situation that used to look good on the outside. It's no longer looking good on the outside anymore. It's not. And that's what this release card is saying. it's trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to put forth that beautiful image of like, oh no, this is a great thing. It's kind of like, I'm trying not to go there, but for some reason I want to. It's kind of like, you know, those families that it looks like everything's all well put together and everybody gets along and everything's so nice this and nice that. And then finding out like what's been going on all these years behind the scenes and like, oh no, that's nowhere near the picture they've painted is complete bull. And it's nowhere near that. Nowhere near it. Not only do they have problems, they have more problems than most people, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of like they work so hard to make it look like they're the best family, and in truth, they're one of they're not. They have more problems than most. Now, that seems to be falling away. It's like the facade is falling away. There's no energy to keep. There's not enough people here connected to it anymore to keep it up. So the facade is completely eroding. Gone. Gone. That frees you. That frees you completely. You got the King of Wands here. It's kind of like, well, that's one less thing I have to worry about. Don't have to worry about keeping up appearances because it all went to anyway. Everybody knows how it actually is behind the scenes now. It looked really good on the outside, and now it really doesn't look that good on the outside. It's just completely exposed. And that frees you up, and that gives you a lot more strength to do what needs to be done. It's kind of like, I don't have to worry about doing this and fixing that and making it look like everything's nice on the outside. I just got to fix it. And if people don't like it, well, that's just too bad because I'm not. What's the use of trying to put in a false front? Why bother? I don't like doing it anyway. Now, the truth comes forward and you're just handling it for what it is. You're like, listen, let's not play these stupid games. Let's not act like it's better than it is. Let's just deal with it. And you're just dealing with it. You're just flat out, this is how it is and this is what we're doing. People are really, I feel like the thing is, for everything that was, like, the facade fell apart. There was a lot that was exposed. And people are really, they're going along with what you're doing. They're following along, but they're freaked out. And the reason they're freaked out is because there's more skeletons in the closet, is what I'm getting. There's even things here that you don't know going on. And I feel like they're trying to hide that from you. I really feel that. For those of you this is hitting with, the people that, it seems like everything just was exposed, and not everything. And some of it you don't even know about, is what I'm getting. Not everything was exposed, and some of it you don't know about. But as it keeps going forward, I don't feel you worried about it. Other people might be worried about it or trying to it's like they're trying to rehang the curtain in the front window. Like, no, we got to hide the mess. We got to hide the mess that the front yard is in. We got to hide it. And you're like, everybody knows. I'm not wasting my time hiding something that everybody's already seen. They want to keep hiding it because there's more here that even you haven't seen yet. That's why they're trying to do that. The Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor. Definitely in your favor in this one. And it's going to stay that way for a while is what I'm getting. Because when it comes into this next spot, you've got the purity, you've got the pleasure. The situation literally isn't any better than it was. It's kind of like holding up that false facade, in your opinion, was like wasted time. Because it doesn't really change how things feel. It doesn't really change how people treat you or each other. You're feeling a lot better. The pleasure, it's like people know what's going on. The purity is here. The pleasure is there. It's like it's easier for you because you don't feel like you have to put up some type of false front. You don't want to anyway, is what I'm getting. It doesn't seem to matter. It's like, to you, it doesn't seem to matter. It's like it's still dealing with this situation. It's just we're not... People know now. People know what's going on. We're still dealing with it. It doesn't seem to have gone up or down. The whole thing of this reading, for those of you this is clicking with, there's more going on here. I feel like that's the thing. You think you know everything that's happening, and a lot has come forward. There's more skeletons in the closet, and I feel like that's the whole thing. They want you to try to find out what these are, because there might be some things you need to know. There might be some things you need to know that you could change, or it would change how you feel about things. So the people that, especially the way you'll find out where to look first is the people who want to put that curtain back up. They want to hide and go back to everybody thinking everything was perfect, and they want to try to patch up public opinion, if you will. Those are the people you want to look at the closest first, because they know what's going on and they're trying to still hide it. Doesn't mean they're the ones doing it, but they know what it is. So there's something here you have to unearth. And I feel like that's the whole point of this reading. Like, what is it that's why do these people still want to hide things? What is going on here that you don't know about that you probably should? So that's the whole point of this reading. That's what I'm getting. All right. I'm going to shut that down there. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.